Short.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. Going quickly out to the right side. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll run the end around here with Judy. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Throwing is Bortles. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
20-yard line.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Bortles. Able to get this to Gordon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards that time to push him up. 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. They were able to push him backwards on first down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua, fast pass outside, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
Game at 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run here with Lindsey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick.
That's good for the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock, there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. It's a first down on a gain of 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Second and
10 from the 33-yard line. Again, it's Bortles. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Into the red zone, it's Bortles. This is the tight end Fant. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Noah Fant was a first-round pick in 2019, and he was picked because of his receiving skills. Had 40 catches in his rookie season for 562 yards. Did have 2 games where he topped 100 yards in each of those. Yes, he's still developing as a blocker, but that's not why he went in the first.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Broncos 14, Dolphins 7. Brandon McManus to kick off 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua rolling to his right. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended
clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up
so 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. For Parker again, and this time he's got it. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Tua to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield, but it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Tua setting up shop to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's third down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Intended for Matt Breida. Incomplete.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Sanders is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Dolphins.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe.
It got his man complete. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Under 10. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. I don't think you got it, sir.
Bortles now to throw. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
He couldn't get the edge there. Wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Gain of 6.
I know a lot of Denver fans are really excited about the possibilities for Cortland Sutton now that Drew Lock is entrenched as their starting quarterback. Remember, last season, the last 5 games with Lock as the guy in charge, the team went 4-1. I think they'll only get better and better. As for the season, Cortland Sutton had 1,112 yards and 6 touchdowns with 3 different quarterbacks. Just put the ball in his vicinity, and he'll make a play.
Open man is Gordon, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, it's Gordon. Jerome Baker, the Dolphins' leading tackler a season ago, tallies another one.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
11 yards there, first down.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects for the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Phillip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL. Can run between the tackles, run with power, and catch the ball out of the backfield.
Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Breida on the carry.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and
They'll try to run with Breida. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Matt Breida, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Christian Wilkins busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Bortles to throw. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Back at his own 6-yard line.
55, my guy, 55. Let's go, Brady. Turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. He'll fire one downfield for Fant, and unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now, and no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Returnable for Grant. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
42-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They run with Breida. A nice run leaves them just inches from a first. Could they possibly be tempted to try this on 4th and about a foot?
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. They run for him with Breida. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Tua. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week.
And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score.
Touchdown.
Matt Breida with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Broncos.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Now a carry for Lindsey. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one 28 yards on the ground.
I think I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And this is taken in by Hamler for a Bronco touchdown. K.J. Hamler with his first career NFL touchdown. And now the Broncos are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for 2. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Now this will make it into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now
the run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
Lining up for the extra.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced a 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really
to a hit, and the ball is out. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Preston Williams, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Tua on fourth down. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
First down, Dolphins.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. To throw is Tua. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Is lining up for the extra point.
That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Jakeem Grant on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Broncos, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come